Hey, Kanisha.
Good Lord, this was too much. Too much.
Good
This was
morning.
why you
Good
just didn't do Facebook
evening.
Live?
Because it's a thing, but people can hear you
We
right now.
have
Why I can
another
barely hear
guest.
you.
People can hear you.
Y'all can hear
Barely.
me?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can
Yes.
hear you.
I can barely hear y'all.
But turn your volume
Turn
up.
the volume up.
I got my volume all the way up. Let me take it out this case, maybe the case.
Okay. So the thank you for
Mm-mm.
being on Talking Sip. Thank you
I
for
can
being
barely
on
hear
Talking
y'all.
Sip.
Hey, Omega.
Hey,
I can barely hear you too.
you
It's
can
your
barely
phone,
hear.
Let me see.
It's who phone?
Kanisha's.
Kenesha, it's your phone?
Huh?
It's your phone. Turn your phone up. You got it on
I
speaker?
got it all the way up.
Okay, say hey to
All the
everybody so
way
everybody can hear you. Say
turned.
hi.
Okay, talk now.
Yeah, you
It's better. Okay.
it's better?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay.
There we go. Well, thank you for being on Talking Sip. The question of the night
Yeah.
is, would you date a married man, who tells you yes 100% of the time, or would you date a single man who tells you yes 45% of the time?
Can I do both of them? Both of them. Both of them.
You do both.
Both of them. But I would do either one.
Why?
Why? Because for one, I'm just gonna be honest. I've dated married men before,
Okay.
and I kind of liked it because you gave me my yeses all the time, and you went on about your business, went on your way. I didn't have to worry about you being up under me, explaining myself, none of
So
that.
you could do exactly what you wanted to do and
Yeah,
still get what you need.
and sometimes they be in they used to get in their feelings and thought they could control me with because they gave me stuff I wanted.
Right.
But you can also get that from a man that's supposedly supposed to be yours, like they'll get the 45%. And suppose I went that route, that's cool because you my dude. But then how I know you ain't feeding somebody else, or you might the same thing a married man can do because you married, you can do it in a relationship with that person you're in a relationship with. So it could still I'm okay with the yeses, I'm okay with the nos. Either one don't bother me.
You just getting the best of both worlds. That's what you want.
Yeah.
Having your cake and eat it
So
too.
you saying money make the coochie go woo woo woo?
I don't even know if it make it do that no more. I'm just like, just give me what I want, and just buy. Go on.
Uh,
Yeah.
that sounds like some Keith Sweat right there. Give me what I want. Oh, baby.
Hey, yeah, it don't matter to me either way, honestly. And at this point in my life, I've been single for a couple of years, so I mean, I did it without getting 100% yeses. So why not get a if I'm gonna do it now, it's got to be a big benefit in it. I was, you know what I'm saying? So you can be with your dude
If you
and
do what with a married man, or if you do it with a single man, it would be a big bet. Have to be which one? Both, or are you saying
right now at this time it would be probably the married dude,
You rather be with the
sadly.
married dude that
you're
give you
married,
one?
dude?
At this point, because right now everybody is questionable with loyalty.
Mm. So
And
you saying ain't
I
nobody
ain't gotta
good
worry.
on it?
If I don't want to be seen with you, I ain't gotta worry about it. If I do, it's on my terms, it's gonna be rules and regulations from both. 'Cause I already know what lane I gotta stay in. So you gonna know
Right.
what lane when I come to you, you gonna know what lane,
So
what's the
you're gonna play your
expectation.
role.
Yes,
You want
so
him to
both of
play
us
his
gonna play
role.
our role, and you might be getting mad. That's fine, cause I'm gonna get mad too, cause it might be something I want to do, and you might can't. So this makes sense. But you just everybody
Is
loyalty
that
right
with
now
the
is questionable.
100% married man? Exactly. Because you're not gonna get all the yeses all the time.
Yeah, that's true. Cause they gonna have a little attitude. So it don't even that's what I'm saying. It don't you really that's kind of hard because your 45% dude, it depends on what the no's are for.
So for me, I just say like I don't want my karma. Like I don't want to be messing with somebody else's husband, and then if I decide to settle down with and get married to somebody, like you know what I'm saying, I'm looking at it from the spiritual aspect. I don't want it to come back on me and my karma. Somebody, you know what I'm saying, is messing with my husband or something like that. Like I'll take this 45%, like you know what I'm saying, and live in the good light, you know what I'm saying, of the Lord, than to go messing with a married man and then it comes back on me. Like, you know?
That's
You ain't
true.
you ain't feeling it,
Because
Kanisha?
okay. That's both ways for me, T. Because number one, I feel like that's why I ain't got no husband yet. Because
Mm-hmm.
my karma has served. Number one, but number two, you still can't predict how that next person gonna move. So you can't call that your karma. I mean, I see what you're saying, but at the same time, you can't predict how that person gonna move. So suppose you don't never be with a married man, and the next dude you get with a married too, he still cheat. So who's to say that that's your karma? Your karma don't have to come and cheat neither. See, that's how I think. I think karma comes in all kind. It might come through your kids, it may come through a job, it may come through friends. Karma can
For
come through
sure.
Yeah,
any type of way.
you're
You know what
right.
I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
don't feel just because you may cheat, or you may be creeping with a married dude, that oh man, when I do get married, my dude gonna cheat on me. That it might not be your karma. God might take some sentences off your life. We don't know what our karma may be. So regardless, I mean, yeah, spiritually and biblically looking at it, I see your point, but at the same time, it's just still every day how we treat people, regardless of being with a married person or not being with a married person. Karma is gonna serve regardless of how what you're doing. So we could be sinning and having sex with just in a relationship, and that's still,
Right.
Yeah.
biblically, spiritually
Sin is a
speaking,
sin.
wrong. Right.
No sin is greater than the other.
That's why I'm like, see, I'm out here sinning anyway, so I might as well toot it up
You
and
gonna
just
sit in the
be.
right way?
You hear
Getting
me?
it in.
Yeah, so I'm like, I mean, he ain't gonna say, "Oh, well, you committed adultery over here and you lust over here." He not gonna say that. So
Yeah. A sin is a sin. Either
yeah,
way.
so I just think that
Yeah.
we play. I used to think that a lot in my head with the karma. I used to think that a lot. I'm like, okay, God, I see what you're doing. You hold me up the line. Can you move the line along? But I'm like, you know what? I know I've been good too. So when does the karma play its part? You know what I'm saying? If it's gonna play its part. Is that a mosquito?
Well, you're right about that. You never know.
So what would you do?
Me?
Oh, Mika, she don't went away.
Yeah, like I said, for me, I just don't think, like, I don't want to mess with a married. Like, that's the one sin that I try not to do. Like, and like you say, I sin a lot, like, cause I'm all about having sex and stuff like that. But I just don't want to do it to like, cause I wouldn't want anybody to sleep with my husband. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's just the one thing that I try to hold myself to is not sleep. Again, now if they ain't married and they just boyfriend and girlfriend, shoot, it's all fair then. But once you say I do, like that's something, you know what I'm saying, that God has bonded together and let no man take apart is what I feel. So I don't want to do that. But if they just dating, like I'm all for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I already said, if
He's
you ain't,
community property, right?
it is.
That's what they
If
say.
it's not a ring on it,
That's why I had that topic not too long ago. If you do you consider if you're not married to still be single? Because there's a lot of people who still feel like until you get a ring
yeah,
on it, you're
I
still up
feel
for
like you are.
Yes.
grabs.
Yes.
You are.
They do.
You ain't said I
They
do
do.
for a reason. Like, you know what I'm saying? So come on through.
Yeah.
What you think, Mika? What's your opinion on that?
Well, like I said earlier, me, I would do like the 45 because, like I say, the man is saying yes, the married man is saying yes 100% of the time. I'm not going to get that quality time with him when I want it. So there's going to be a whole bunch of no's. He could say, oh, yeah, I can buy you this, I can buy you that. But if I want to go here and I want to go there,
Hmm.
and he like, I can't do that because I'm with my wife, you
Mm-hmm.
know, that's just set me up for failure. Like I would need that, I would need that time, that person to be with me. So I'd
Like
rather have the
Monica said,
45.
ain't you tired of being on the side?
Girl, hush. I get that, and I feel that to a certain extent because, but I also feel like too, if he's saying yes 100% of the time, he gonna say yes. I guess for me, I'm gonna know when to ask because that's gonna be a line that's gonna be put out there. Everything out in the open in the beginning. So he gonna kind of know, okay, XYZ when such and such going on, we gonna have an understanding. So hopefully neither one of
But
us will get in our
sometimes you
feelings.
exactly. So sometimes you ain't gonna be able to get what you want.
And that's fine and I'm okay. But if you tell me no, you better send me some cash apps and I'm gonna call one of my friends and be like, hey, what's up?
Well,
I ain't, baby, they're
you
making
gonna get
roses.
Joey.
They making roses and everything. I got to, I mean, yeah, they ain't
Them
nothing like, ain't
roses,
Yeah.
nothing like
ain't them
a
roses?
real
Do you hear
thing,
me?
baby. Now, see,
Yeah,
that's
true that.
true. But
True that.
I'm just to the point where I don't even want to be up on no nigga like right now like that. Mm-mm. So for
Yeah,
me,
I
I'm
feel you
okay.
on that.
I'm okay with sending you to your other property, and we may once a month go somewhere. If I don't care if it's to get a massage, okay, I'm good. Go on by,
Yeah,
you
that
know.
piece is something,
And
ain't it?
hopefully, I won't like you too much, and then be want what you want that quality time.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
see
what
that
if
part.
that
So
happens though? What if
yeah,
that
that's what I'm
happens
saying.
though?
Feelings come in, like when you're giving yourself
Yes,
to someone like that, and there's time, like you're going to be vulnerable with this person, and you're telling this person this, and then y'all build a relationship and stuff together and stuff like that. Like you're going to want that. It's human nature.
I probably will at some point, but I had to stop. I won't. I had to let try to not let my emotions get in the way because I already knew what it was before I got in that situation.
Hmm.
Because you got, let's just be honest. You got whole married couple. Okay, we're just gonna say we got whole married couples out here, and honey, they husbands barely take them on a date. They barely. When you, in my opinion, when you get married, you are still to date your spouse. You're still to
Right.
do
mhm,
things with your spouse. There's still a lot of people that earn for outings with their mates and still don't get that. So is that the 45%? No, I don't understand. Cause if we did all this stuff before we got married, or he didn't do it before we got married, why did you think that he gonna do it when y'all got married? Or why would you stop after we got married? You know what I'm saying? So there's still people that are in long relationships and don't never you be forgetting. Oh, I
that's cause
forgot
they
y'all
too.
together. Y'all married
That's
because
cause they too busy out there taking them other women out.
Giving up the
That's
one
what
hundred
that is.
percent.
some of them may be, but some of the ones who not, they just work, just grind and work, and then come home, take care of the
True.
kids. You still have to make time for your family and
Yes.
especially your wife, because it's a husband,
Yeah.
wife, and kids. So you still, if it ain't number once a month or every 3 months, do a real big, little date or whatever. Make her still feel important. Like she the most prettiest, and sometimes it's a little comment. You don't even be commenting, but you be on Facebook liking my stuff and ain't liking your wife stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm
Yeah.
like that 45. I don't care about because I mean, like I just right now, I see it. It's so much stuff that has went astray, and it's not what it's meant to be anymore, in my opinion. Now, that's just me.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then why are
That.
people? Another thing is this too. Why are people together so long and not getting married? Is it
Because they
because
want to
Well.
be single.
the
Because they just
is
want
it
to be
because
single.
they don't want they still out here doing 100 over
Yeah.
here not
Somebody
being
don't want
married,
to
or is it
commit.
because they
Yeah.
doing the 45 with that person they with?
Yeah. Well,
I'm gonna
that
ask
could
that question on
be
my topic Tuesday next week. T, don't let me forget.
Okay.
that could be like the other person who's ready for a commitment, but the other one is not, and that's why they just you know staying in a relationship and not and hadn't gotten married.
Well,
But we have Kimberly that says she would rather date a man with 45% than a married man. She said, because I don't like to share, and plus, I wouldn't want God to
Hmm.
frown upon me. So thank you, Kimberly, for your comment.
I'm with you, Kimberly.
I mean, to each his own and how they feel
For
about
sure.
that
Like I'm
situation.
listen. I'm not judging anyone because, like I say, I just sin different than someone else, and that's just the sin that I don't want to do. Like so.
Yeah. But I mean, I get both sides of it. I get exactly what Nisha is saying about, you know,
But
that 45 may be
my
out there
thing is
doing the
this,
same
Kimberly.
thing.
I want to ask Kimberly a question. So, Kimberly, suppose you do. I'm sorry. Can I ask a question?
Yeah,
Hmm.
sure. Go
Oh,
ahead and
okay.
ask the
I'm
question.
just like, okay. So, Kimberly, you want the 45 because you don't want to share, but how do you know that you're not sharing already? That's what I want to know because we think in our minds, we go into a relationship, for example, we go into a relationship thinking that we're
You're
exclusive.
the
First of
only
all, a
one.
lot of people assume that you're
Hmm.
exclusive. That's a conversation, unfortunately, nowadays you have to have with some person. Is it just me and you, or we gonna date other people? But hopefully you would think some people assume that it's just me and you and that we're officially a couple and we're just us two exclusive. Some people don't think that. You have to have that conversation. But let's
And
suppose
that's why a
y'all
lot of
did.
people getting into the poly too. That's why a lot of them getting into poly
Hmm,
because,
that part and three incomes.
yeah,
But anyway,
yeah,
if you get in a relationship and suppose y'all say, yeah, we exclusive, just me and him, but still, how do you know you're not sharing? I know you have to trust them and have faith in your heart that this person is doing 100 by you. But how do you know you going in there bearing your all and trying to be? You don't want to share,
yeah.
but he's sharing. So he's sharing on the other end you don't know about. So how do you know that that's not happening anyway? You know what I'm saying? So I think that's why I'm okay with going to play in the field because in my mind I'm thinking complete opposite. I'm gonna get that dude before he get me.
Right. Well, I don't want to get him before he get me. I'm that type that's gonna be. I'm that type that's gonna be all in. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to be true to the relationship. You
Understood.
know, but
Understood.
but I see. But it's that tip for tat type thing. Like, oh, okay, you did that. Well, okay, I'm gonna go do that. You know.
No, and I was crazy. I wasn't always like that type of. I mean, I used to be back in the day. Then I stopped. Then okay, after that relationship, I'm like, you know what?
It's too
Nobody
much.
loyal. So I'm going back to that. Because T Man used to want to knock my head off my shoulders, clean off my head shoulders, but I changed because I got older. I had daughters. I'm like, you know what? I gotta set examples. This and that. I want them seeing these different kind of men around. Whoop de whoop. Did
Right.
good.
Right.
And then boo-doo, 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 there it went. So I'm like, okay. So now my mind frame is like, okay, it's back to the old Kanisha. You know. And that's
Yeah.
sad because you can't take one person's bad stuff onto the next one, but one apple spoils the bunch sometimes.
But that's why you got to do a lot of, self reflection. You know what I'm saying? I think I don't think you should jump into another relationship and as soon as you get out of one,
Right.
because you haven't healed, you haven't found out who you are as a person, and before you go into another situation, because you're
Yeah,
going
you're
to
right.
take it out on that person
And
instead
then
of
still probably dabbling back into the old relationship.
Right.
exactly. Yes. Yeah. So yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, the only
I
way I
think
would,
we
only way is if that woman say like, hey, it's well, yeah. If the woman say it's cool, like what I'm saying, like because these men they like to lie and they be like, she don't care, we don't like they have open relationships and stuff like that. I'm like, well, let me talk to her and let me ask her, like what I'm saying, if they really in an open relationship, if they're okay with it and stuff like that, like what I'm saying, then that's a different
that's where
ball.
the poly come in.
I know.
Like, it's a lot of poly going on because they want the best of both worlds.
Right.
I'm on the phone.
So would you be in a poly relationship, Kanisha?
No,
Yeah,
Yes.
she already in the.
that's a little too much.
But you know what? But you know what? And this guy was telling me, he was like, but you really already in it. He's like, if you with your man and they cheat on you and you take him back, then you already in a poly relationship because he is messing around with another woman.
Y'all just
And
ain't
then you
living in the
take him
same
back.
house.
You forgive him.
You, I can see that to a certain extent, but at the same time, um, I think that's too much because I'll be danged if I see
But
you.
you are. If you're gonna mess with a married man and it's okay, then you might as well be in a poly relationship. Like there's
You're
no
not gonna
difference.
do it in my face in the same
He's doing
house.
it in your face.
I'm talking about okay. I'm thinking Polly living in the
Yeah.
same house.
Even
No.
if, okay, say your man is living with you in the house and he cheats on you, and then you take him back, or y'all, you forgive him, right?
Mhm.
You say,
So
Mhm.
it's
okay, baby,
okay.
I forgive you. And then all of a sudden he go back and do it again. And then sometimes 9 times out of 10, you'll forgive him and take him back.
Right.
So you're in a poly relationship.
I
You
You're
disagree.
just
just
not
don't, you
consenting
you
to it.
just don't. Yeah, you it's a poly because he's out there with other women, and you're agreeing to it because you took him back. You didn't say no.
You
I'm
took
not.
him
I'm
back
not.
with the you taking him back with the mind frame that if we had that conversation and I was up here and told we had a discussion, okay, no, I'm not gonna this is the last chance. He still go out there and get it. You can't help what he's doing behind your back. But a poly is something that you know about that y'all are living in the same house. You're accepting this woman coming into your house, y'all having threesomes.
Well,
See,
they
that's
don't have
my
to be at the
definition of poly.
house. They don't have
Mm.
to be in the house
No, you don't
together.
have to
They're
have
just
no
having a
threesome. No,
relationship on the
I mean,
with
or even
another
if
woman.
not, but
like
you're not gonna
you
be in my face kissing her, rubbing on her,
to
touching
go.
on her. I can't control what you do behind my back, but I can control what you do in my face.
That's more of
But you're in a poly basically. If you're messing with a married man, that's being a poly
But I ain't doing
relationship.
it in
So
that woman
you can
face. I
leave
ain't
him
coming.
alone.
Come here, wifey. Come on. Let me tell you what me and your husband doing. I'm not doing that.
Sister
That's
wife,
well.
y'all
different.
ain't sister wife.
It's cheating in the next room. It ain't enough. I can't tell you though. Have y'all heard like act up? But no, I see what you're saying. It's kind of in the same definition, like in the same category, but it's different because poly is knowing and you're agreeing to let that person do that. You take somebody back if they didn't cheated and you done gave them and it had the expectations that you're not going to do it anymore. That's kind of different. That's just my big brain, my big head right here is what's telling me. No, if that's the case, you might as well say, okay, well, cool. I tell you what, I forgive you, and we can be in an open relationship. Now, that to me is agreeing that you gonna do you, I'm gonna do me on the side. We're gonna have our little side pieces, and we're both
That's the same
agreeing to
thing.
do that.
That's
Then that's
poly.
more
That's
poly.
That's a
poly.
poly.
That's
You're
agreeing
in
to
a
it, but
poly.
not agreeing
But
to it ain't poly.
but even if you go, say for instance, you're in a relationship and they go cheat, and then you go cheat, y'all in poly relationship.
But is the person knowing? Poly is knowingly doing what you're doing.
He just
Cheating is
said you could
sneaking
be
to
in an
not get
open
caught.
relationship. That's the same.
No. That's two different definitions. If I'm going to do
Yeah.
poly, okay, I'm with I go with ho ho. Okay, so
Uh-uh.
I, I'm just trying to I'm with Willie Foo Foo. Okay, so me and Willie Foo Foo, he
There
done
you
cheated.
go.
We, Willie Foo Foo done cheated. Okay, cool. I take him back. I'm like, okay, look here, Willie. We're not gonna do this no more over and over again. I'll forgive you and take you back under one condition. You do not let this happen again. Okay, cool. We're exclusive. I had the conversation with you. I don't expect you to go out and cheat behind me on me again. We're trying to move to a clean slate. Or I can say, hey, you know what? Cool. You want to do you? Cool. I'm gonna do me. Let's have an open relationship. You can go kick it with Tiffany, and I'm gonna go kick it with Eric. So that way you can do you and you can do me, and we have an open understanding. We're both agreeing to that. That's poly slash open, in my opinion. Not agreeing to it and getting cheated on is different than poly.
Somebody said we the only country that has a one-on-one marriage.
Ah, look here, man. Look here, man. Watch out.
Where you see that at?
Um,
So can it? So you're saying you would or would not agree to being in a poly
Hated it. Agreed. No, I disagree with that.
relationship? You disagree with that?
Only thing you're okay with is doing a married man.
Yeah. See, don't be acting like you trying to get me change my answer.
Make it make sense.
But you won't be in a poly relationship.
But you won't be in a poly.
No.
It's knowing you're knowing this man is going home to his wife.
Exactly. Cause I chose that. Exactly. I'm not choosing poly. I choose to let you to go with the missus because I don't want to fool with you. And I knew that before I got in that situation. When I get in a relationship, it's going to be understood that I don't expect that.
But
Okay.
poly, you're saying other people.
Hmm. Mm.
Huh?
You said what?
But poly, you're saying other people.
I guess for me, I've just never seen a poly relationship that's not in the same home. So I'm basing it off of we agreeing to live like roommates and we're
Oh,
all
it's a
under
lot
one
of them
roof.
out there. It's a lot of them out
Oh,
there.
I get, I'm still in the bumpkins. So I ain't seen that. So I'm going off of what polys I'm used to seeing, and that's
Yeah.
people are all staying under the same roof. You cool, we
Mhm.
cool. You kiss her, bae. I'm gonna go sleep with her tonight. That type. That's what I'm used to hearing and knowing. So I ain't seen none of
Mhm.
that other stuff like that. So but just probably live in separate houses. I've never seen that. Not saying that doesn't happen. So to me, poly is knowing that you're exclusively gonna be out there doing other people and your mate is okay and agreed upon to do that. And cheating is you're sneaking and cheating in the next room and your partner don't know that that's what's going on because you sneaking and cheating.
As long as you sneaking and cheating is good.
I didn't say it was good, T. It's a lot of stuff we doing that ain't good. Like hell, like
No,
cussing,
I'm just saying.
having sex, lusting. Ooh, that dude fine. We doing a lot of stuff that's sinful. So
No,
we're
I didn't say sin. I didn't even put sin
oh,
in the
what you
sin.
say?
I said as long as you're sneaking, it's okay.
From are you saying for me personally? No, I'm not saying
Yes.
it's all right, I guess, because I have done it. I have not done it in a minute, but I have in the past.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna judge you if you sneaking or not. I ain't gonna care. I'll be like, just make sure that he cash up us both, man. Send me
Right.
some coins too. That's it.
So let me ask you this. So if you were the wife, you were married and you were the wife and he was cheating with another woman, would I mean, how would you feel about that? Like,
If I knew about him cheating with another woman, I would divorce him. Because when I got married, I expected it to be me and you. It wasn't no poly marriage. I'm gonna divorce him. That's it.
okay,
That's all.
but you were cheating with the married man, but you want him to stay married to his
I don't
wife.
care
Like
what
you,
he do. I don't. That's the thing. I don't. I know what I'm getting into when I do that. So why can I?
hmm
I don't care if you go or you leave. uh Whatever you do is on you. You knew what you was getting into when you stepped out. It's not me to be a loyal to you and your wife. That's not my role. My role is I know what I'm playing and I'm gonna play it. Just like you know your role when you decided to step out on your wife. Now when I get married, now the husband and me, when I know my role when I got into that marriage is to, God, my husband, wife, children, loyalty, death do us part, sickness and health. We
hmm
both was there together. But but if he cheats, then that's that. Because
that's
that
that.
yeah, that's done deal. Ain't nothing to cut that off, and that's all.
Mm.
Trauma.
Well, karma. Well,
Well,
you gotta know it's karma.
Let me see these
Well,
comments on here.
keep it going.
Well, I think this concludes our first show.
I wish I could see who's commenting to who stuff. That's funny.
I don't see the comments.
The Chadwick person.
Under more, and it says
Chadwick
Oh,
said you wild as hell. Who he talking to?
oh, I see. Marriage is a setup. Okay. So Chadwick said marriage is a setup.
he's
Hmm.
set up.
And Kimberly says, um, no poly relationship, a woman should know her worth. Being a woman of any race should know that. My grandmother used to say, don't shit and step back in. So if we break up, that's the end of it.
That's good advice,
Okay,
Granny.
Kimberly. Yeah.
T, what you finna say?
I said that's good advice from Granny. Hmm.
Oh, I don't know. I guess, I mean, for me, I look, a lot of times sometimes people like to pick and choose what they want to use and not use out of the Bible. Because if you look in the Old Testament, there was some polyniggling going on back in married to brother sisters and have your baby let somebody else carry the baby. It was a lot of that going on. So when do you agree and not agree when what's right and what's wrong? But
Yeah.
that's for a different time. I ain't finna go there right now. That's a different time because we want to pick and choose what we want to use and not use, and we know it's man wrote. True enough, but I can't. I'm like I said, I ain't judging nobody because it was there. It was in the word. If we want to be technical about it, it was in the word. But we say it's
Mhm.
wrong or we think it's wrong. So make it make sense. But I ain't. I just. I. So when nothing, girl. I'm done.
Listen,
What else we
and
got?
again, that's what I said. I said we all sin. I do sin. I was like, that's just the
Hmm.
sin that I don't want to do. Like
That's a
you can
daily.
be. I don't want to be a killer. Like you know what I'm saying. Like it's still a sin. Like it's all the same sin. Like you know what I'm saying. I don't want to be a killer. Like that's just the sin that I choose not to do. Like I choose my sin that I want to do,
Who's
and
to
that's
say
just to
you
be
would
selfish.
know? You never know. You
You said
don't
what?
want to kill. I said, who's to say you
Hmm.
never would
Do
though?
you hear me? And you might kill somebody on accident, and
I
then
listen.
I'm not.
like you might
Well,
I
I'm
accidentally
not
said
hit
saying like.
somebody
choose,
or something.
choose. I'm not choosing to be a killer.
We pick and choose what we want to do, sin or not sin. Per. Because I ain't a killer, but don't push me.
Of course.
That part. Exactly.
You might want to just damage somebody, then you end up killing them. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna beat a girl with a bat, but I instead of hitting on her body, I accidentally hit on the head and it struck a nerve and then she died. So see, you might not intentionally want to, end up killing somebody, but it may happen that way. See, I'm gonna go overboard. So that's why I say I need to shut
Of
up.
course you are. Yes, you are.
I'm a hush. I'm gonna hush. Is Chadwick talking to who he talking to?
Chadwick.
That fool said marriage is a setup.
Yes, I don't know, Chadwick. I don't know if you're talking to me about speak your mind, but they got the right one. They know me. They know me. Yes, got
You
yes.
crazy.
You want me to go get the sugar for my house? Yes, they got the right one.
If you want to get the 411,
What my
Yes.
raffle ticket? But yeah, that's pretty. What else you guys? That it you got me, Miss Meeker?
yeah, we just putting it out there for the people.
Hold on, wait. Did
talking
you see
tip.
what Chad just said? He said, "Come on, ladies, y'all are y'all being a little selfish." What?
Hmm.
Come on
Can you
now,
speak
ladies.
up?
Are y'all being a little selfish? Yeah, Chad, what you mean by that? What we're being selfish about? Let us know. Did Kanisha leave?
I think so.
I think she probably accidentally hit. Oh, she said let her in. Just tell her, go back.
Kanisha said let her in. She's, Rika, let Kanisha
All she
back
has to
in.
do is go back to the link because I don't see her trying to get in.
Me either.
Yeah, just tell her go back to the link. I just told her go back to the link. I love y'all,
Mm-hmm.
ladies, and your podcast. Okay. Well, thank you, Chadwick. Thank you for tuning in and watching. You're gonna get more of Talking Sip. So
Mm-hmm.
make sure you tune in. There she go. Okay, we
Okay,
got
I
you back.
accidentally hit the back button. That's why I need my
Yes,
case on my phone. Yeah, what? Yeah, Chadwick, who you talking to?
Miss Kanisha.
Chadwick didn't say.
Hmm. Okay.
I said
Yeah, being selfish about what? That's what I want to know. What you talking about? Make me take my readers off. My medicine, my eye medicine.
what you got?
See,
Little
this
glaucoma.
medicine. This is my medicine, girl.
Now, next time you come on, Kanisha, you gotta have your you gotta sit. Yes, this is called Talking Sip. So you gotta have your little
T ain't got
drink
T.
with
What
you.
you got?
See,
I don't see
you
T.
got your
What happened?
glass.
I'm here.
You got your cup.
I do. I
She said,
do.
"Where
I
your
do.
glass?"
Kanisha. Yes. Yes, honey. High quality H2O. Is that what that is? I can't see what it
Black
is. Is that
cherry,
tea?
like me. Look at me
Black
looking
cherry.
black
Mm.
cherry. Black cherry. Ooh, yes. H2O
Hmm.
on you, double O. Yes, yes. That's my drink. I need some Moscato, but I'll take the black cherry tonight.
Well, next time you just gotta get you some Moscato.
Yes, ma'am. He told me he don't want no smoke. All right, you ain't dumb now. But we want to know who you talking about selfish. We just asking a question, and or what do you feel we're selfish about? I just want to know for we hang this when we get off this podcast. And see, that's all. I don't want no smoke either. And is you married? Cause I don't need no problems with that either.
Well, we don't know what you look
Mm.
like, Chadwick. So we ain't got no problem.
We ain't got no problems.
So T, no to Polly, and you want your 45.
To Polly, I'm down for Polly. If we're like, if they're not, yeah, I'm down to Polly. I'm just not down to be married, man. We can be in a poly relationship.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Why not? So I can explore and see what it is that I really want out there. If he can't give me what I need, sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I just don't want to mess with somebody else's husband. Now, again, I already told you if they're not married,
But a
I mean,
lot of
they free
times, nine
game.
times out of ten, they lie and say they ain't. They not married, but
So
have a
that's what I'm saying. You just
whole
ain't no loyalty and no honesty a lot no
whole
more.
wife sitting over
So
there.
Why not get the 100, get the yes 100s instead of the 45 no's? You know what I'm saying?
All right, who's this coming in here?
Hi, welcome. We can't
I
hear
can't
you. Turn your
hear her.
mic on.
Hi,
Turn your mic
Cameron.
on.
Microphone check 1 2 1 2.
Yeah, yeah. Your mic is it?
And we can't see. I can't see you. But I need to put my medicine on to see.
Come on, Aunt Bam.
Put your
She
night
in the
light
dark.
on in that
She,
car, girl. Don't be scared. Come on, Lee. Okay, so Omika, what you say about Polly? I didn't hear you.
I mean, I'm open to poly.
So y'all down with Polly, but not OPP,
Right.
other people's property.
Can
Right.
y'all hear me now?
I mean,
Now?
well,
Yeah, we
like
can
you
hear
say,
you. Welcome. Hi,
Y'all can
Cameron.
I'm not saying. I mean, I'm just gonna go.
y'all can hear me?
Yes.
Poly,
Yes.
but
Hi.
yeah. Hey,
Hello.
how are you?
Good.
Can you cut your
Welcome.
night light on? We want to see what Cameron look like.
Well, I'm in a car.
You driving?
No,
Oh, okay.
I'm waiting on my girls to get picked up so I can get a break.
Hallelujah. Won't he do it? Won't he do it?
Hold
Yeah.
on. I got some more light. No, y'all still can't see me.
Just give me the light
So
inside the
why,
car.
Elmika, are you okay with the poly but not the 100%?
I mean, I would consider being in a poly. I don't know if I necessarily would just go straight poly, but I would consider it. It'll, you know, we would have to really sit down and have a conversation about being in a poly relationship. Like it would have to be, some do's and don'ts.
So
But the
honestly,
only
oh
because
no, go
I
ahead.
met a guy. I'm gonna tell you
Hmm.
this. Okay, so I met a guy that he said he wanted to be poly. So I was like, okay.
He said,
And
"I'll see
so,
you later."
but I mean, it had me thinking
What you say?
about it. But
He said,
the problem with that was, I think he would have been jealous. You know what I'm saying? Like he
They do
wanted
get
his cake
jealous.
and eat it, but he wouldn't be able to handle, if I was out there because he just went out to handle. Uh, and just meeting this person went out the handle and was like, going off because I didn't answer my phone for him or whatever, or I couldn't come and go out on a date with him. So he just went off on me and started cussing me out.
"No, no, no, no.
So I knew then it's like, well, how are you going to be able to
Go close my
be
door.
in a
Y'all got
poly
some pills, a
relationship
bug, and everything else in there.
and you
Can somebody
wants
tell me what
to
that is?
poly
Yeah. What is
relationship?
that? What does that mean?
It's like an open
Like,
relationship, basically.
Oh, y'all can see other people.
mm-hmm,
Together.
yes,
Oh, but it has to be together.
Suppose see that's the
that's what
thing.
poly is.
Probably supposed to be is technically three people in a relationship is what it's supposed to be.
Who wants to do that?
Them two up there did. They down with yours, mine's, ours. I am too, but the
I could do
100%.
this for
I mean,
hours. Yes.
it may be fun for a little while, but then it'll be like what's going on here?
But then again, like that it would take some really mature people, I think, to actually be able to be in a poly relationship because um I just think men are they can dish it but they can't take it. I don't know if they gonna be able to deal with you
That's why they want
messing
two
around.
women and not a man and two not a man and two men and one woman in those polys.
I don't think
So
a
would
man
y'all
would.
do two women and a
Oh,
man or two men and just you? How would y'all do it, Mika and T?
I want the two men.
me too. I'd
But
have to
you
have the
know,
2 men.
y'all know now. Stop playing. Y'all know 80% of them is two women's and one man's.
Ain't
Mm,
happening
that ain't happening.
at all.
Right? Men so selfish.
Right.
That ain't happening.
I don't think a man will be able to take two men and one woman. You know, they
If
that's not happening.
if it ain't in their benefit, of course they ain't gonna be able to take it.
Right.
Now let's see. Down low, down low.
Mm.
That part, that part right there.
Like for real, you know. And then he done shocked everybody. Okay then. That's why you could dance in school. Hmm.
But
So
you know what they say? They say if a man want to have if it's 2 men, he's down with the
Listen.
down low anyway.
hmm.
So
I
sharpshooter
need a
said they out
man to
here
get
running
on here. Can
trains.
you add a man? I want to hear what a man got to say about this because I know that probably the men is probably, and I don't want to be judgmental, but most men are okay with either one.
The sharpshooter said that they out here running trains.
The only train I know is come on, ride that train
Eh,
and ride
eh,
it choo
eh.
choo. Come on, hey, it's the choo choo train. That's the only train I know. Sharpshooter, what his name? Let me see.
Right.
Sharpshooter, yeah, that's the only train I know. So I don't know about that. I'm not sure.
Hi, Cameron. So, what do you think? Would you do
Well,
a
first
poly,
off, Cameron, are you on?
Cameron?
Did you mute your phone?
Okay. Hello.
There we go. We
Yeah,
can hear
I
you
said,
now.
would you be in a poly relationship?
With a woman, yeah.
Okay, not too many. You want? Okay.
Yeah. I would.
Okay.
That's something I would like to try one day.
Not two men though. You wouldn't want two men.
Mm-mm. I'm tired of men. I'm a woman.
You want a one? Okay.
And I think that's why most women do the poly because they've been and then had so many or just bad experiences with males. They still kind of want it, but then they kind of want the soft side of a woman too. So I think that's why they are okay with doing the poly, in my opinion, with two women.
They spend the night with you. I'm sorry. I got to
Mm.
stick around.
I'm definitely down with. I'd rather have 2 men. I'm sorry. Or I wouldn't be able to be in no poly relationship. Or you go do your thing and I go do my thing. Well, that's more like swingers, I guess, huh?
Tabitha said, if the man know how to eat good, would you can?
Wait, what does
So
eating
if
got to
the
do?
guy
What
know
Tabitha
eat
how to
what
said,
eat
eat
I
what?
gotta
good,
have good
Like
food
eat
to eat good.
pasta, eating tossing salad. What did you talking about? Eat what, Chad? Come on, man. Talk about it. What you eat? What does eating got to do with keeping them? That's what does that have to do with
then
it?
that's more. It got to be more to it than that. I ain't even got to have all that. It's all about the.
It's all about the what?
Mhm.
It's
It's
about
all
the
about that.
swanger swanging and choppers
Absolutely.
chop. And you know what? I know it's crazy that he said that, and you said what you said because I know some people that are in a relationship because the head is saving them. If that's what he
Mm.
talking
Oh
about.
wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
And they ain't got nothing there, but they got something here.
I've
I swear, I swear.
I don't know about that. I
Well, I can't have it. I want it all.
I'm still waiting on Chad.
I want it all. They
Chad,
yeah,
took us to have
he
it
ain't
all. We
coming.
want them to have it all.
Chad, come on in the room. I want to hear this. Okay, so Cameron, what about would you date a married man who tells you yes 100% of the time, or a man who tells you yes 45% of the time, but that's your dude? Which one would you want?
A married man that tells me yes 100% of the times,
Why?
or
Oh, I'm sorry.
a man that I'm actually with 45% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Messing with a married man is a waste of time. It's a waste of your time, a waste of your energy, your feelings, and all that. Because at the end of the day, you're never going to be number one. You're always going to be number two, or that's it. So you take the 45% and you build it up to 100%. All you gotta do is communicate and fix it. Because that 45% it can go up. Messing with a married man is a red flag. No good.
I
You
see you. That's a great example. But if
gonna,
I'm messing with a
Mm.
married man, I'm already knowing I'm not gonna be number one.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm doing it intentionally because I already know that this ain't gonna go nowhere. I ain't gotta expect much. Expect a full blown relationship at this person anyway. So I already knew that before I got in there. And then you gonna take the not even get 0.5% from your dude.
Well,
I don't know. This is me though.
But they say it's like seven women to one man out here. So
That's why it's in the back of my head that it doesn't matter if you try to be loyal anyway or try to do the 45% to a dude, because you don't even know if he wholeheartedly just with you, even though you're supposed to trust and have faith in their relationship. You don't know if your dude still gonna be doing something, because you in your mind you going with it in good intentions and that we're exclusive, it's just me and you,
okay.
and he could still be doing his thing anyway. So I done lost 100% to get 45.
Well,
right.
but that 100% comes with too much. He's married, so you gotta wait. You know, he's not available when you want to. Like who wants to deal with all that?
I,
But people, everybody look at it different. That's just how I
You
look
say
at it.
you do, Kanisha?
I mean, I have. I'm not saying I will now, but and I mean I may will now. I probably would, but I'm saying I have, and that was what I liked about it. I didn't have to deal with them when I didn't want to. I didn't worry about, like you said, men already can't dish what they give out anyway. So I don't have to worry about you being on your period. We both on our period. I ain't got to deal with that. You just go
What?
home. You know how some dudes be having such attitudes. You be
Okay,
like, dang,
go.
dude, is you on your period? I don't want to deal with you. I send you on your way.
Right.
I already know. Hey, and I mean, you can send your other dude on your way. Yes, true enough. But you already know, nigga. I call your wife. He gonna fly. He gonna go. You know what I'm saying? You threatening with the wife,
Absolutely.
he is gone. You ain't gotta
Absolutely.
worry about it. And that's a quick way to get rid of him. If you don't want to deal with him no more, that's the quickest way to
Want
get
me to
rid
take you
of
down
him.
there?
Is to threaten to tell his wife something. And it's
Okay.
drop $2,000 in my purse and we good. Either he gonna do it or he gonna leave.
What are you doing, Val? I'm sorry,
So
y'all. I thought I was on mute.
now you good. But that's just me. I already know my consequences and repercussions when I start talking to this dude from the jump, knowing that he's married. That's not saying secretly you find out later he's married. Knowing that I'm going into this and I know he's 100% married, I already know I can't get out of QT time, and that's fine. Pay me, send me my cash at me, and I go hang with my friends. I'm okay with that. Or I put in my savings or do something with my kids or have some me time. I don't have to be up under you 25/8, 24/7. I ain't got to see you 3, 4 times a week. At this point, I'm good. That's to me, that's the benefit and the plus of why I'm talking to a married dude anyway. Now, if I'm with the 45%, you can get somewhat expectation. What am I expecting if I'm already knowing I'm not gonna get 100% out of you anyway? I'm not even getting half. So what am I expecting out of you? That the fact you may only be with me, you may still be with somebody else, and I'm only getting 45%.
So Chadwick said, "Eat your pasta like he never ate before." And then he said, "What do you like, cucumbers or Slim Jams?"
I'm not. Hold on, let me get.
She like them cumbers
I had some cucumbers today.
with some vinegar and salt.
No, girl, I didn't have it like that. I had it in a wrap. I made me a wrap, and I had it with I had made it in a spinach wrap with ham, turkey, spinach, ranch, mayonnaise, onion, cucumbers, and pepperonis.
Okay.
Oh, I was scorched.
Well, y'all, I have enjoyed our panel for this evening, and I want to thank y'all
Well,
for
you guys.
coming on to Talk and Sip. And this will
Yes.
conclude our show for tonight.
Yes,
And tune
ma'am.
in.
Hey, good talk, Kanisha.
Don't forget to tell your friends to like and subscribe to our channel.
Yes,